Alright, so we are jumping into it at 3x speed of the actual footage because this is Cell Max Stage 2, a 300 million HP boss, and we're doing it with a free-to-play team. It takes a very long time in order to get this done, but we did it with a free-to-play team. So I'll run down through the team as it goes by here. We have the Piccolo Jr. as the friend leader. So we're running Terrifying Conquerors, which means Tech DKP as the leader. We have AGL Majunia in here, and I'll explain the reasons why we jump into this. Cooler as well, full power Cooler. Turles from the World Tournament. Super Strike Vegeta, and Int Barbity. Now, there are some things in Cell Max that you can exploit. The one thing is that you can stun, seal, lower attack, and lower his defense at a certain point. So turn 4, you can seal, lower attack, and lower defense. And then turn 7 is when you can start stunning. Now, the recording is technically a little bit later than that, but I did get the giant form by dropping underneath 50% HP with Majunia, and then that counts as turns for Cell Max. So technically, we were able to stun him in turn 4 because it was a 3-turn giant form transformation. So we can start the stun locking straight away. The Majunia has a high chance to stun on his 12 key. I think the AGL one as well. Turles has a high chance of stunning. Super Strike Vegeta has a medium chance, but luckily he can do multiple super attacks as well. And I need him there for the damage because we do not want to sit here for as long as possible. Cool is here for the support, but also big bad bosses, and as well as the lowering defense. You can lower defense. He has like 5 million defense, I believe. Yeah, 5 million defense. And you do obviously want to lower that defense as much as you can because we are doing really no damage. And another thing that he does have is that he reduces AGL units damage by 30%. He already has 70% damage reduction. And so reducing that damage by 30% extra, AGL units don't do that much damage. But if you crit, it's definitely way better to do so. So yeah, we're running down through this. I do have to do the missions for this, and I'll probably have a video on that very soon. And that is the Rainbow Super Mission and the Rainbow Extreme. I'll probably do the same strategy as well. But because we had Giant Form and that made him stunnable for so early, we actually saved a lot of items here. I started this recording was pretty much 2 Ghost Touches and 2 Yemas. I forgot to mention, you can actually use 4 different items on this. And of course, if you use the Shenron Wish to get the 2 of the items in one go, then you have 8 items to use. So I had 2 Whis, 2 Icaruses, 2 Ghost Touches, and 2 Yemas to make sure that I could last until the stunnable phase and then stun locked him. And we got pretty good streak as well, I would say. We stunned literally every single turn until the very end. You'll see when I use that item, hopefully. It is going really fast. I know it might be a sore eye, but it just was a recording of 40 minutes. And then, of course, I have the 2x speed of Dokkan Battle, and then I 3x'd it, just so this video would only be like 10 minutes long, because there's not much to talk about. I'm literally stun locking. Which gets me thinking, maybe you can get to the... You can do some lowering attack shenanigan, like I did with the Kaioken Blue Goku Supreme Battle, but, you know, this Cell does like 2.8 million damage on a super attack, so it might actually be a bit too rough. But... yeah, Barbity has a medium chance or high chance to stun as well on his 18 key, which is good. We're on turn 19. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I mean, I'd appreciate it if you left a like on today's video. I might try to get live runs for the Super Rainbow team and the Extreme Rainbow team. So you can follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JPhanta as well. And so, yeah. Maybe I might do those attempts very soon. I got some other things that I need to get done first before I do that. But the main thing is I get this run done. And then focus on the missions a little bit later. Dokkan mode. This was the second Dokkan mode. We use it with the Scouter Vegeta because he's got the type advantage. He actually has the most attack stat, 5.2. Sometimes he outdamages the Majunia as well. And we're about halfway through. You kind of get it, right? I was actually contemplating on making it even faster, but any faster than this, and it really does hurt your eyes. Like, it actually might hurt my eyes just staring at it right now, but luckily it is not. Yeah. And make sure to leave a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. I want to say this actually on a video. I really don't like how they did all these hard contents for the 9th anniversary. Especially this one. This one was a bit too much because it was very redundant. It felt like they pushed out way too many hard events for really no reason. Just so that there was hard events. I kind of liked it how there was just, like the previous years, there was just one hard event or even two. I felt like two was more than enough. But they've added, like, if we start from part 1, they did the Movie Bosses 2. Technically, like with Beerus and Golden Frieza. They did Movie Bosses Boss Rush. They did Supreme Spectacle Battle. They did Cell Max Stage 2. They did the Memorial Battle as well. That's already 5 hard different stages of content. I feel like that's super overwhelming, especially for people coming back to Dokkan. Super overwhelming, especially because they're all really, really tough events as well. Like, even you pulling on Beast Gohan does not really guarantee you success in the 9th anniversary, which is crazy. Crazy. There was also unnecessary events like the Hit Domain event as well. That was pointless. Excite Battle, another pointless event. They could have chopped that down to like 3. I would have accepted Supreme Spectacle. That is fine. You needed that super hard, difficult content. It was technically long as well. And then Memorial Battle, just for the skill orbs. And then you can do like the 9th anniversary extra stage because that makes sense. Movie Bosses Red Zone was fun. They could have pushed that some other time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm the minority here, but it just felt like it was too much. Way too much. It didn't give me time to, you know, put my head down and like try to beat these events. Like, I have not even done part 2 Supreme Spectacle Battle event. Part 3 is out of the question. More about is out of the question. All that. So, yeah, I mean, I could definitely be in the minority. Maybe you guys really do like all the hard content. I have seen some opinions where it's like, it's been a bit too much. And that's where I fall into place right now. We are 2.5 bars remaining, and we're about to get our 3rd Dokkan mode very, very soon. I think it was about 40 turns in total it took me. Yeah, you can see Vegeta with a triple super attack. It probably only did about 10 million, if any, less. Which is really like... It's like... It was like 3% of his health. Just thinking about that is crazy to me. Like... Insane. Luckily, he... I'm thankful, I guess, at this point, that we can stun him and lowering attack. Maybe you guys will know in the event info, they did say that once he gets lower HP, he gets starting to have different effects that he applies to himself. I mean, because I stun locked him, he didn't really show any of these cards. Let me know if you know anything. Does he like double super? Does he super more often? Like, what else does he do? Does he stun? Does he seal? I'm not too sure. It's very unknown, and I probably will never know unless somebody comments it, because I will be going with the stunning strat for the entirety. One mission that I probably will never ever beat with this, I don't even know how. I couldn't even fathom free-to-play even getting to that point. I think it's like the 12-turn mission or something ridiculous. I don't think it was 12 turns. It might have been like 6 turns. I think maybe the nuking strategy. Somehow you can do a nuking strategy with the... Because you have 4 items to use, so somehow, some way, you just bust out all the items and Ghost Usher, nuke, all that would be your play. One good item, if you do have it, is that Robo item from the Worldwide Celebration. I wish they would make that, like, at least purchasable from the barbershop. That's a good item, especially for this, because it Ghost Ushers and then lowers the enemy's attack by 66%. Such a good item. But it's all limited. You can only get a few from the Bulma support event thing, and then, you know, when you initially played the Worldwide Celebration 2022. Anyway, we are about on the last turn here. I did Ghost Usher, as you saw. There are no attacks, or actually here I Ghost Usher. There you go. And that was the only time that after the stun lock failed, which was pretty good. I did have another Ghost Usher. I would recommend, if you're doing the strat, try to keep as many Ghost Ushers as possible. because you never know when you fail the stun. And and keep the Yammers. I guess double Yammer also acts as like a Ghost Usher. And that's pretty much it. Here is the final screen. Hope you guys did enjoy. It took me 41 minutes. I did not even take a break. 41 real minutes. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay physical. Peace.